Hello everyone and welcome to Part of Sarah's World. Today I'm at Disney's Hollywood Studios about to go into 50's Primetime Cafe and I'm going to do a dining review for y'all. At 3:05 I was able to check in for my 3:20 reservation. You are able to check in 15 minutes prior to your reservation doing mobile check-in. So you go on the My Disney Experience app and under your reservation, when the time comes, you're able to press start check-in. It'll walk you through a few things, such as how many on your party, do you have any allergies, and then they'll send you a text saying that you're checked in, and then when your table is ready, they will send you another text. 50's Primetime Cafe is one of the most notable restaurants here at Hollywood Studios, and it has your classic home-style cooking, takes you back to the 1950s, and the fun part is the kind servers might not be so kind. Typically your servers take on your grandma role, something like that. They'll tell you not to put your elbows on the table, tell you not to be on your phone, which, considering the fact that I'm doing a review, this is going to be interesting. What you might not know about 50's Primetime is that they have a lounge option on the left side of the restaurant. So if you don't have a reservation, but you still want to enjoy maybe their famous milkshakes, you can go through this door, which kind of looks like a hidden door, except it says exit only and we are currently closed. Okay, so like not during phase opening, you can go in there and it's a nice little lounge area, nice little bar, and you can enjoy a cocktail or a milkshake or something like that.
Welcome to Mama's house. Mama really appreciated you wearing your face covering around the corner. You must wear this one also when you go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Come on, let's do it. Once you get seated, take it.
Okay.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. Perfect. As you can see behind me, it looks like I am in an old-fashioned dining room. The food they have to offer, it ranges from like fried chicken to meatloaf to pot roast, and I may or may not have gotten all three. I ordered the sampling of Mom's favorite recipes, which includes a taste of fried chicken, pot roast, and meatloaf with all of the fixins. Also, I'm really happy because I got a coveted TV table. So I have this TV with this nice 1950s TV show on. It's not super like secluded of an area. I have a couple tables distance from me, but also pretty close. And so I'm pretty much just putting on a show for everyone. I just got my food and it looks absolutely delicious. So we have our golden fried chicken, we have green beans, we have meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and pot roast. I ordered the sampler mostly because I wanted to show y'all a variety of things, and this was only a couple dollars more than a standard entree, so I figured this would be a really good option for a dining review. I'm going to go ahead and start with the meatloaf. I just want to preface this with, I am not a meatloaf person. I've never liked meatloaf growing up. I've never understood it. But this meatloaf is really light and fresh and good. I don't know if I would get it like on its own, just because I typically am not a meatloaf person, but I'm definitely gonna eat it and enjoy it because it is like the best meatloaf I've ever had. It is topped with ketchup, so make sure to tell them if you don't want that. And now I'm going to go ahead and try the mashed potatoes with gravy. Phenomenal. It seems like they just made it. It is not grainy, or like the texture is just really perfect. It seems like they really have that recipe down pat. And now for the pot roast, which is topped with carrots. Now pot roast is another food that I don't really eat often. Really none of this is like, I don't eat any of this often, but let's see. This pot roast is super, super tender. Very flavorful. Perfectly seasoned. So clearly I have been a big fan of everything that I've tried so far. I'm being honest though, if you believe that maybe I am exaggerating or whatever, go to my Magic Kingdom video where I try the Skipper Canteen, and the chicken was so dry. I was honest about that. So up next we're gonna try green beans. These green beans look delicious. They're nicely coated in something. Really fresh, super fresh green beans. It's like I'm angry about it. So, last but not least, this golden fried chicken. What I really love about this chicken is if you look at the breading, it is just a nice thin layer. Of course, there's some more like clustered at the ends, but the breading is not like overpowering, and that's what I really like about this, is that it tastes like actual chicken, not just, you know, fried. And like you don't taste the oil that much, so it's really good. Here is the damage that was done. As you can see, I ate all of the pot roast, mashed potatoes, and green beans. I ate the majority of the fried chicken, and I left probably about a third of the meatloaf there. For dessert, I got a warm apple crisp a la mode, so topped with vanilla ice cream. And I need to go ahead and dig in. This looks way too good. If you like apple pie, this is not a want, this is a need. So since it's a crisp, instead of having a crust, it has like granola topping. But it is absolutely perfect, and as you can see, the ice cream, that's the one thing, the ice cream is melting, but that's obviously to be expected. In fact, I think this is vanilla bean ice cream, which, if you saw my Beaches and Cream video, you know it's my favorite. I mean, as much as I love the whole meal, I would come back solely for dessert. This dessert either comes just like the apple crisp by itself, or I believe for $1.50 extra, you can make it a la mode, and I just don't see why you wouldn't. Since I think it might be thunderstorming outside, I'm going to tell you all my closing thoughts here. So, my entree. How would I rate that? I would rate that a 9 out of 10. I think it was the perfect portion size. I think all the food came out super fresh. And as much food as it was, I didn't feel gross afterwards. Maybe that's just me. But for being a home-style comfort food, like it wasn't heavy. And that's what I really love about 50's Prime Time. The reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because the meatloaf, while really good, I wasn't obsessed with it. For atmosphere, I had to think about this one, but I'm going to go with 9 out of 10. And reason being is because I love this 1950s dining room table style. I think that the theming, they really hit it out of the park. I would say that the chairs could be a little more comfortable. And I would say that when there's a lot of people in here, it does kind of sound like a cafeteria, which is fine. It's just, you know, I just want to let y'all know that it does get rather loud and noisy in here when there's a lot of people. Customer service, 10 out of 10. My server, Marge, phenomenal. She was so sweet, so helpful and nice. And the food came out super quickly. Alright everyone, well thank you so much for watching. Let me know, comment down below which restaurant you'd like to see me review next. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the video and if you would like to see more reviews. And I also do other things like vlogs, challenges, advice, all that fun stuff. So stick around if you'd like to see more of that. Anyway, but just remember that no matter where I am or where you are, we can find happiness right where we are.